keep going. Okay, so how are you able to manage all these people, all these services? How is it? It's crazy. I mean, how do you do it?
It's actually quite crazy. My life entirely revolves around the business. So I think the first thing that's made it easier is the fact that we've put everything on a tech platform, meaning I can run every department wherever I am. But at the same time, I need to be physically there.
A bit of supervision.
Physically present. I also have an amazing team that I even feel like I don't appreciate them enough. But I have an amazing team.
So you have people on payroll?
I have people on payroll that help me manage this department. It's amazing. I actually end up, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
One of the guys that heads my logistics team actually applied as a cleaner.
What's a logistics team?
Which is basically
trust me, I need to know.
Picking up the laundry.
Oh yeah, okay.
Coordinating how everything will happen. This guy actually applied as a cleaner, and it's actually someone who's gone to school, who's studied well, but then there were no jobs. And I remember asking him, you are overqualified for this position.
For this, but he's like, I want something to do.
I just need a job. And I remember observing him, thinking this guy can actually put more into. I should
let me find out something.
Something
that he can
and
actually.
And I don't regret it.
Maximize his potential.
And I don't regret it. So I think I also look for soul when I build a team. People who have soul will be able to run your business as if it belongs to them. And I think you also need to appreciate them more for them to be able to do a good job. So how I run it, the first thing, it's on a tech platform, so it's easy to coordinate everything. Second thing, this amazing team I built running each department, working with them has made it possible to move up to where we are right now.
So now we've talked a lot about your work, and we've touched base on almost everything from how it started, the vetting process of picking the mamanguos, and all these other people you've partnered with. Okay, and then, before we just get to more personal stuff, which is what I really want to get into, how big, apart from Nairobi, where else are you guys providing your service?
We just launched in Mombasa.
Oh.
And my hometown, Nanyuki.
Oh, your hometown is Nanyuki? So Nanyuki and Mombasa.
Yeah.
So you also have people on the ground there to provide the same service. You've already recruited and have a system
Mombasa
in place.
Is up and running. Nanyuki is also up and running. We're targeting Nakuru next year and Kisumu.
Jeez. If I ever need a loan, but don't put me on blast we've seen other people blasting people online this guy needs this amount of cash to buy a car. Please don't do that to me. So something interesting I saw on your Instagram, I saw your logo on this big billboard, Kisafi. It was next to Clean Shelf, Tuskies, and Naivas. And then I was like, oh my god, what's going on? What's that all about? Is there a partnership, or what's going on? What was that billboard all about?
So we're in partnership with Unilever.
You're in partnership with Unilever?
Yes. And at that time we do quarterly charity drives. And we partnered with, of course, Unilever was on board. And we had Uber, Tuskies, Naivas. So it was around Ramadan period.
Yeah. So it was just a one-time partnership, or you guys
with
think
Tuskies, Naivas, yes, but with Unilever it's an ongoing partnership.
But that's huge.
Yeah.
Those are just relationships that you need when you're doing a business, because you never know. The next time people will be doing maybe drop-offs in a big section that you have maybe in Naivas for what do you call it, washing machines and stuff. You can actually
we actually have something close to that that we're planning next year, where we can have drop-off points in supermarkets, in malls.
This is very impressive, by the way. I won't even lie. That's very impressive.
Thank
so
you.
Nanyuki, Mombasa, Nairobi, we're looking to adding Kisumu in the bracket, and Nakuru. And those are like all
Those
the,
are basically
the major towns.
We expand depending on clients' feedback.
Mm.
Yeah. So we've had people in Nakuru asking. We've had people in Kisumu.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try out those 2 places to see how it goes.
Okay, another just important question before we move on to personal. I'll just have to keep insisting on that. Okay. Like, what are the hardships that you've gotten like so far? Because the business is growing, and I can only imagine if you have like hardships, they also come like, heavy.
Yeah.
It's not like little petty things that you're dealing with when you're starting off.
There's so many hardships, but I think the top 2.
Yeah.
I would say just finding the right kind of partnership. There's a level of quality that we'd like to give to our clients, and just finding a partner that you're on the same page.
Yeah. Sharing the same vision.
Yeah, it's very difficult. And I think also generally Kenya is a pretty difficult market because
it is.
Basically people want to this is not the same as Mamanguo. You get it?
It's not.
It's a premium service.
Yeah.
You get to sit at home and someone comes and I think that's another thing, just trying to accommodate everyone's preference.
Yeah.
Some people are fine with the paying 600, 700, 800 shillings 10 kg worth of laundry. Some are simply not, but our prices are very competitive with the Mamanguo.
Yeah.
We literally charge exactly what the Mamanguo charges for a bucket, because a big bucket they charge about 1,000 shillings.
Yeah.
But we've brought it a little bit lower. So I think just learning how to accommodate, how to getting to know your market and their preferences.
Yeah.
That's the other challenge.
It is.
Yeah. So we're trying to accommodate everyone.
Yeah.
And at the same time, just some partners start out really well, and they deliver. And over time the service starts dropping. Yeah, then you have to, so we keep recruiting in terms of partnership,
because you have to know, like, stop. And client feedback also matters, because you have to take it seriously, because that might affect like
feedback is very
projections,
important.
growth. You don't want.
We are also dealing with people with busy lifestyles. Busy lives, and they don't have time to start worrying about where their clothes are when they are coming back. So we need to make that very easy, and it all depends on the partner. If this client wants their items in 24 hours, you need to have these items ready
in 24
and
hours.
well done in 24 hours, because we have 24 hours.
I know. For next year, I think I'm sorted by then. Listen.
Linking those two ropes, delivering and coordinating, it's a very, very difficult.
And even like just making sure they're up to just best quality service is provided. You don't want to get like your shirt, you bought it maybe somewhere online, it's a designer, and the collar is all swabbled up by the time you're getting the shirt.
It's sent out white, it comes back blue. These things
la,
happen because it's not like 100% clean. You're dealing with humans, not machines. So we've had situations where there's a mix-up, items are not done well, and of course we have measures put into to handle situations like that. But at the same time, I'm a perfectionist. So every time, even if it's one mess up in 6 months, it hits me so hard.
You're like, Apana, this was not meant to happen. Why is it happening?
Meant to happen. And I actually visit the partnerships. I prefer to hold the meetings myself. I don't pass it to anyone else. And after that, I just have a group of friends and family where we try out their service. We don't even tell them we are the ones sending the items. So I've had items shrunk. I've had my clothes. I think since I started Kisafi, I've lost about 60%.
Really?
Of my because I have to send out my stuff to them first.
And see
and
how
my friends, So of course, if it's damaged or if it's colored, I can't send them back.
That's the only way you can know if.
That's the only way. Yeah.